Hey guys, this is Carrie from Tone Wars. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're really excited to hang out with you and to have you be part of our community. If you like what you see here, here's a couple ways you can support the channel. We always appreciate super chats very much, but here's a couple other ways you can support the channel and get something in return other than just content. If the super chat feature doesn't work for you, or if you're watching after the live stream, Jarrod's PayPal account link is listed below. Any donation of any amount is greatly appreciated. Since the show is sponsored in part by Motor City Guitar, we've included an affiliate link below. By clicking the link below, everybody wins. You're getting a great deal on some awesome equipment, you're supporting a store that has tons of inventory and great customer service, and you're supporting Tone Wars. And on top of all of that, if you live outside of the state of Michigan, whenever you buy anything from Motor City Guitar, you don't pay any sales tax. And last but certainly not least, you can visit our website at tonewars.com. The link is below. There you will find some awesome KEMPER profile packs with the tone and feel guitar players love. You will also find presets for the very popular HELIX, HX Effects, HX Stomp, and Pod Go. Alright, the show's about to begin. We look forward to hanging out with you, so grab your favorite drink and join us in the live chat.
Welcome to Tone Wars.
Hello. Sunday night, welcome to Tone Wars. I'm Carrie, this is Jarrod.
Hello, everybody.
We are excited to be here tonight with you guys.
Yes,
I have been waiting for this episode.
I have too, and a bunch of you have as well.
Yeah.
And we're really looking forward to sharing this with everyone. I want to, first of all, thank everyone for all of their submissions. We got, if I can recall correctly, 6, right?
5 or 6,
Yeah,
yes.
6 submissions where people jammed over the blues track. And anybody that didn't make it this time, there will be more with different tracks. So
And different styles, too.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have fun with this because this was very good. It was a lot of fun, and what an array of styles and notes and phrases and, like, takes on this. Like, it was just really cool. So, again, thank you all so much for participating, and, you know, stick around because there will be more. So, just so you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we are going to say hello right now, and then we'll jump into that community song that Jarrod was talking about.
Yes.
After that. So the first one in tonight was in with the super chat. Chad Boston, thank you.
What's up, Chad?
And I will make sure that he gives me that $5. Love that.
I made you dinner.
Yes, you did. I brought lunch.
All right, we're even there. All right, I'll give you $5.
Okay. Oh, Jason Taylor, hi there. He
What's
says
up,
he's
man?
looking forward to our performance tonight.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
We are too. We're a little nervous, but
A little bit nerdy. We got some new equipment that we're working with. So.
We put in 3 days to make this happen, right? 3 days worth of work to get everything dialed in. We had to buy some new gear to make it sound better. You know, that was one of the things that that's one of the reasons behind the scenes, a little inside baseball, why we weren't doing it a lot was because it just, every time we watched it
sounded quite right.
Yeah, we were always like, man, it could sound so much better, and we'll talk about that more later after we hopefully perform well. But we'll talk about what we did and why we did it, and you guys will, you know, if hopefully
you'll be able to notice the difference.
Yeah, and have some insight for anybody who's trying to do the same thing.
Right. The Chicago Todd says he's checking out all those Quad Cortex videos dropping.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Sounds like we have a new contender in the ring.
Yes, we do.
He's waiting for Ola to post his. Electric Gypsy is with us.
What's up, man?
Sean Casey, he says hello.
Hey, Sean.
David Walls, hi everybody and he's tuning in from Scotland, and he was one of our contestants.
Yes, he is.
Now he was a guest player.
Yes, and so was Electric Gypsy Blues.
Yes, and Electric Gypsy Blues was too.
Yeah, so we get to hear these guys, and we'll go into more depth about that in a little bit here, but we're just so grateful that everybody did this. It's, you know, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to do this.
Steve Evenchek is with us.
What's up, man?
He said the G12K100 Incredible ordered a diesel cabinet, but also replacing the speakers in his Mesa 212.
Dude, they're such good speakers. They really are. They're amazing.
Jay from Warm Court is with us.
What's up, Jay?
Gunnerman54.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Bobby Leckie.
Hello.
So is that Bobby, the Bobby from...
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, let us know, because I just got Bobby from
Yes,
the email, so I didn't know if it was the last name. But if it's you,
let us know.
Let us know.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Paul Smith is with us.
What's up, Paul?
Ben Burnett is here. Hi,
Hey,
Ben.
what's going on, man?
Ben, I'm going to sing tonight.
Yeah, that's probably why he's here.
Right?
He's just here for you. You don't care about me.
CS is here.
Fair weather friend.
We've got a Charles Rubitschung. Charles, I probably ruined your last name. Rubitschung.
Oh, what's up, man?
Let's see. Dave Rebell is with us. He says,
Hey, Dave.
hello, Jarrod and Carrie. Whiskey in the glass and headset on. Cheers from the cold Great White North.
Oh, yes.
Right. Helix Cabana Boy, good morning.
Hey, what's going on the other side of the world?
Yes.
Good morning. It's morning over there.
Matt Force is here.
Matt Force!
Zeno.
What's up, man?
Let's see who else. Mike Jacobs. Bobby Lucky. Hi, guys. It's like waiting before a gig. Yeah, so it must be him then. That's the right Bobby.
It's him.
It is. I'm feeling it for everybody tonight.
Yeah.
My tummy is a little upset.
Yeah, she hasn't performed in a while, especially on here, so she's a little nervous.
Yeah.
She sounded, just take my word for it, just in case, she sounded amazing in the sound check.
In case it all goes to south.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, the easy way out would be for us, because we could do it. We could sit here and just record a performance. We could have, because that sound check we did, you were like flawless, and I'm like, yeah, we're good. And we could have just played that, but we do it live because we're live,
Because we can.
Yeah. We want mistakes and all, man.
There might be some.
Oh, yeah.
Brett Schauber is here. He's ready for your stank face and the chugga-shreddeliciousness. Chugga-shreddeliciousness. I did not slaughter
That's
that.
a good one.
Yeah. Big Mike
What's up,
is here. Mike from South Alabama.
Big Mike.
What's up, Big Mike?
What's going on, man? Big Mike.
Frailty lives.
Hey, what's going on, man?
He is appreciating your Jeffersons.
Oh, I'm appreciating my Jeffersons too. And cheers, buddy. And cheers to everybody.
Ooh, my fingers are
cheers
stuck.
to you.
There we go. And cheers to you. Thank you for all the extra work you did this week.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Well, before we move on, we just wanted to share how special this community can be. And you guys have really helped to make it that. And one of our own, Jay from Warm Chord Music, his father passed away early this morning from COVID. And we are doing our best to not fall to pieces. I feel like both of us have shed a tear or two this afternoon preparing for this tonight. And we just want you to know, Jay and family, Amy and the kids, that we care about you guys, and we're so very sorry that you're going through this right now. And we know that you're watching, and we know that you said that you might be a little quiet tonight, but we know you're there, and we just want you to know that we all care very much.
Yes. I'm trying
Here it comes. I know.
Yeah. I love Jay. He's a great friend, and I feel like I've known him my whole life. We've been hanging out and doing stuff for a little over a year, and he's a great guy, and genuine as the day is long, super genuinely just great person, and I've met his family, and they're all great people,
We met Jay through Tone Wars.
Yes, we did. If it wasn't for Tone Wars, we wouldn't have met him. So, our hearts go out to him and his family, and God bless you guys. And Jay was actually here when he got the news that things were heading
out
in
a little bit last night, and
things were heading in a certain direction with his father, and we had to pack him up and get him on the road so he can go be with his family. And it was really surreal. I mean, I remember sitting there talking to him, just going, I don't even know what to say, but we want to make sure that we acknowledge that, and we didn't want to go live tonight and be like, oh well, welcome to Tone Wars.
Day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's just another day. I mean, we wanted to make sure that we paid respect to that, and and again, Jay's his whole family, they're just all fantastic people. So our hearts go out to you, and our prayers to all of you, and I'm honored. We're honored to know you and to have you part of our community. So, yeah. So we wanted to make sure that we, paid a little tribute there. And I'm trying to keep myself, because I love Jay, and I feel for him, So.
Well, there's a lot of nice condolences and words of encouragement and stuff from the other members of the community, and it just is so nice that there's a place where we can come and just be authentic, and whether it's good news or the most awful news ever, we can share it and be there for each other. So.
I mean, we try to keep this as real as we can, because this really is a community. That's the way we look at it. It's not just a channel. It's more than that. It's a community. We're all hanging out here like family, so we love everybody here. So thank you again for participating in that with us, and sharing your condolences and with Jay and his family.
Well, Jay was here last night because he wanted you to try out
the ox. Yeah. So one part of one of the reasons why we were struggling a little bit to do her singing with me playing guitar and all this to some of our backing tracks live was one of the big issues was, I mean, as much as the 2 notes is very handy and it's a good piece of gear, the cab emulations in it, especially after miking my real cabs, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I think I've gotten pretty good at miking cabs and getting them to sound good. And so after doing that and getting my ears kind of accustomed to that kind of sound and that quality, I haven't used my 2 notes in a long time. I just use it for KEMPER profiles when I'm doing direct profiles. So we came down here one night and we were going to do a sound check to go, all right, well, people requested, I think it was Scott Fulmar requested that you sing. And I was like, all right, let's make it happen. Let's do this right. Let's do it good. And let's really get down here and get to the mixes. And so anyway, and both of us were like, man, the guitar, just something sounds really processed. And it just, it just wasn't up to the standard that we would want. And she was even saying that, which usually she's like, sounds like a guitar.
No, I remember when we were practicing, I'm like, you got it. It just doesn't sound right. And he's like, well, it's what it sounds like. It sounds fine. But I guess it sat with him a little longer. And...
and when I got the switcher, the nice thing about the KHE switcher is you can switch to something and really A-B it. And that's when I was like, oh, wow. Like, there's a big difference here. So, so Jay brought over his 2 notes, and we shot them out, and the 2 notes just slaughtered
the ox?
I'm sorry, the ox. Yeah, thank you.
Keep mixing them up.
Yeah.
So he had the 2 notes.
Yes.
Now we're using the ox.
Yep. So Jay brought his ox over, and we played through that, and I was like, oh my God, this sounds like me. Sounds like how I would mic a cab. I was like, dude, this sounds killer. It's thick. It's amazing. So I got up this morning and called Motor City, and I'm like, hey, you guys got an ox? And Marty's like, yep. So I went in there, and I was hanging out with Marty and Matt Force, who's here in the chat. And sorry I had to be so quick, but I had to get home and get set up. And Matt grabbed it for me, and I purchased it and took it home, and man, I'm blown away.
I'm so happy he did too.
Wow.
It's inspiring again. It's so hard when you're trying to sing over something that kind of sounds like you're playing in a bathroom. And
yeah. I mean, the 2 notes was fine, but the ox is just better, and the IRs on the 2 notes, when you put in the IRs, they're better than the cab emulations. But the emulations in the ox are just unmatched. They're so good. And, I mean, it's not the prettiest piece of gear, but it sure sounds amazing. So, anyway.
Got a couple new people here. Mike DeVoe joined us.
Oh, what's up, man?
Hi, Mike. And then Marty 5 is here. Hello.
Hey.
It's been a couple weeks.
Now you're back to being new. She said we got a couple new people.
No, I meant that have joined us since we said hi in the beginning.
So Marty hasn't been here in so long that he's new now.
Yeah, you got demoted, Marty 5.
Oh my God, that's funny. Great to see you, man.
And Scott Fulber, I see too.
Yeah, Mike actually participated in the.
Oh, he's Mike.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
that's Mike. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Wait till you guys hear all these. And then Scott Fulmer, what's up, man? Good to see you.
I'm just gonna read one more comment, and then we can get right into the community song.
Yes.
Frailty Lives says, no matter how good new profilers and processors and IRs get, itching beats the sound of a cranked tube head through the mic'd cab. Oh, nothing, not itching. Nothing beats. He's
itching beats everything.
I was like, itching? Itching beats? I don't know. Nothing beats it,
When
right?
you got poison ivy, itching beats everything. That is the best. It's the best feeling in the world. Yeah, I've had it. I know. I had it right on my leg, and I used to feel like, oh, God, leave me alone.
I'm just going to sit here and itch it all day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
No, he's right. I mean, miking a cab, especially if you know what you're doing and you mic it right, and you get that nice pulsation from those speakers and everything, and the power and SPLs. It's amazing. But man, I'll tell you, this freaking aux, man, it comes so close, so close.
It really does.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Shoot. The CJ said, when I first saw the photo of your ox this morning, I thought I might have forgotten it at your house before he took off.
Yeah, that would be a real nice friend, wouldn't it? Oh, he left it here. I guess it's mine.
Guess we're using it. Thanks, Jay.
No.
You got a super chat. I am not familiar with this name. The Laupwins.
Oh.
Keep rocking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Steve Evenchek says he put a post out trying to push the channel. Thank you. Thank you for doing that,
Oh,
Steve.
thank you. Appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Are you ready? You want to play them?
Yes, let's do that. I'm going to mute. I don't think I need to mute, do I? I need to mute the room mic.
We just need to be quiet.
Yeah, I'll mute the room mic.
Well, we're going to play them one at a time, and then we'll, talk a little bit about it after each one.
And what we did is we just kind of, there's no particular order.
No.
Okay, so there's no best to last or anything like that. And again, this is not, let me make sure I'm on the right one here. This is not a thing where we critique or anything or nothing.
By no means.
This is literally just, as you guys know, a couple weeks ago I put it out there. I'm like, who wants to be on this? It's just 2 chords. It's a A minor to D minor, D minor to A minor, whatever. And just come up with whatever you want, perform over it, and send me the link, and I'll download it and play it on the show. And this is our way as a community to get to know each other. You know what I mean? Not just us and you, but you and each other too. So when people post things and comment, you know where they're coming from. It's like it's context. It's what's the other word I always forget to say? It's what's the
A perspective?
Perspective, yes. It's a little perspective. Thank you. It's we're grateful and honored that people participated in this, and it takes a lot of guts to do this. And I think everybody did a fantastic job, and I really think you guys are going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
So we're going to play each one, and then we'll have a little section where you and I comment about it, and you guys can as well.
Yeah,
and
we have a few comments about them. Yeah.
Yeah, and we want to, congratulate everybody for doing this. So let me mute the mic, and I'll play the first one. The first one is Bobby, actually.
Yeah.
All right. So 1 second.
Here comes.
Oh, sorry.
Here comes Bobby.
All right, here we go.
Bobby.
That was nice, man. That was tasty.
Absolutely. It had a super sexy Spanish kind of flair going on there. I'm in love with it.
That was really nice.
Thank you so much for sending that in. You should do more of that.
Yeah, you should do more of that. Yeah, so, I mean, that was really cool. First of all, thanks for participating, and there were a lot of really tasteful notes and phrases, and I like it even when he went down low and did some stuff down there, and there were a lot of great moments in there, but, you know, there was just some really cool melodic moments in there that kind of grabbed you, and like, ooh, kind of makes you turn around and go, wait a minute, we're about to go get a beer, but I think I'm going to stay, you know, and it's like that kind of thing, you know, when a guy's on the stage, and you're like, wait a minute. So it was really good. I like the tone. It was great. And here's the other thing, too. Like, I got to put this out there. These guys didn't spend weeks and weeks and weeks on this. A lot of these guys sent me emails going,
even just last week.
Yeah, like, hey, this is kind of like take number 2 or 3. I just kind of, and literally these guys are kind of improvising over this. Yeah. So I got to tip my hat to the improvers because I cannot improv. No. Dude, if I improved over something, you guys would all be like, wow.
We practice till it's muscle memory.
Yeah, this guy sucks. I mean, I cannot improv to save my life. So I really have a lot of respect for guys that can do that. I'm a writer, so I have to do that.
Yeah, read what they said.
Sure.
Chicago Todd said this is good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Brett Shaver, yeah, dude, get some. Right?
He's probably gonna after this.
Yeah. Sean Casey says sounds good.
Yeah.
Electric Gypsy Blues, it's killer.
Yep.
Some cool phrases you got there from Mike DeVroe.
Yep.
Mike Jacobs liked it. David Walls, great work, he said.
Yeah.
Connorman liked it. Charles says that's amazing. CS liked it. The Chicago Todd says awesome. Really, Bobby. Fantastic. From Jamor. J-A or Jamor. We'll go French on that. Jamor. But Shaver liked it. And then Bobby himself says, laugh out loud. Rough as badgers on trying to come up with something. Sorry for the fluffs. What?
No, dude, it was good.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you should hear me do stuff like that. I suck at improv. So, seriously, that was really good. I liked it. It was a lot of great stuff.
Absolutely. All right.
Yep.
Well, thanks again for sending that in.
Absolutely. That was great, man. And next up is David Walls, right?
Yep. He's our youngest viewer that we know of. So.
Yeah. This kid really did a great job, and I got to tell you something, man. It takes a lot of guts, especially at your age, to do this. So, mad props to you, buddy. Yeah, here's your big debut. Here we go. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about the camera there. Some of these are small pictures, so I'm like trying to figure out what's what here.
Is that my live elbow? Oh, David, dude, you've got some Eddie Van Halen going on there with the finger tapping.
He had some chops with the EVA stuff there. That was cool, man.
I was so happy that you participated.
So was I.
Yeah. We were talking about, you know how sometimes you envision what people look like in your head without actually knowing them. And I'm like, I totally envisioned him with like dark, curly, long hair.
Yep. She's not disappointed. I'm just saying. He's just different. You know,
you just completely different.
Everybody pictures people in their minds when they hear their name. There's like they have a picture that goes with them, and there's like when you meet them, your eyes like, oh, well, that's not what I expected, but it's still amazing. You know, it's just what you do. But dude, I seriously like tip of the hat to you as well. Amazing job. You had some really good chops there. I love the variety.
Yeah.
You know what's cool is like even somebody at his age, number one, had the guts to do this.
Yep.
When I was your age, dude, I couldn't do any of the stuff you did.
No.
I was playing, but I was not as good as you at all. I was like the tapping thing. I wouldn't have known how to do that. I wouldn't know how to do any of that stuff. So great job. And like to even play in time to a track or anything, I struggled like crazy when I was your age. So. Very good job, and I love the variety. I love the fact that he did some classic blues riffs, and he did some like the tapping and a couple other phrasings that were kind of in between blues and modern stuff. And I'm like, wow, there's a pretty well-rounded dude. Like that, you're on your way, dude. I really think that if you continue on your path, and just keep your the horizon wide in your sight, as far as all the stuff that you want to do on the guitar. You can achieve anything, and you're definitely on a great path, dude.
Yeah,
so
don't stop. Keep doing it.
Yeah, that was amazing, dude. Great job. Seriously, I would not have the guts to do that at your age, so
Electric
awesome.
Gypsy Blues flew a bunch of
horns.
A bunch of horns. I almost called it fingers.
A bunch of fingers.
A bunch of fingers. A bunch of horns. Coderman said, cool. Chicago Todd said, smoking. Kudos to you. A smoking blues feeling.
That's
good
right.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, man.
Mike Jacobs says, nice. Love the colors on your LP. Jason Taylor, great stuff. Sean Casey flew the horns. CS says, cool. Ben Burnett, awesome LP and fretwork.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very nice, man. I really, seriously, kudos, man. If we could at all, be part of like the encouragement, to a young guy like yourself to keep going and keep growing and all that. I mean, I'd be honored to be one of those people that you can look back on someday and be like, I was in this Tone Wars group, and there's all these cool people, and I did this thing, and it really encouraged me to keep going. I mean, a lot of times it's that one thing, and I hope that at least we're one of those one things, you know what I mean? So
other than playing the guitar, encouragement is one of Jarrod's best qualities. I'm not joking.
Well, sometimes.
I'm singing still because of him. Yeah, there's many times back in the day when I wanted to quit. I, blew a show, blew chunks on stage or whatever.
I remember that show.
Yes.
It wasn't your fault, though. It was horrible sound. If you can't hear yourself, it's like driving with your headlights off.
And we're unpacking and was like, I'm done. I don't even deserve to be in your band, and left bawling. And he's definly wonderful in the encouraging department.
Well, that's what got us to in-ears, right? It was literally like we were driving blind, so how are we supposed to not hit everything, So.
Well, we have a few more comments for David. Let's see. Chad Boston says he wish he knew about doing this. He's been too busy, but great job.
Well, we'll do another one, dude.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
David Walls said, thank you so much, everybody. Charles says, nice fuzz, tone, and vibrato, but go easy on the Van Halen. What?
Do it all, man. Get your shred on. I'm all about everything.
Jason says, what I love about the concept is hearing everyone's take on the same track.
Exactly.
You get to hear things you may have never thought of yourself. Yeah.
Oh, just wait. It gets really interesting. Like, there's some stuff that I was like, how did this person even come up with this? but it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It's like I would have never thought of that, but it's really cool, So, yeah. So again, David, seriously, like, keep going, dude. I mean, you're definitely, your trajectory is very good, and I think that you're gonna go places. Very tasteful, very cool stuff, and you know, you got the guts, and that's what it takes, right?
Yeah,
It takes takes balls, man, to go there and to do this. I mean, we know we've been in situations where we're really nervous, and we got to go on stage and do it, and it takes a lot of guts to do that. So, congratulations, dude.
All right, we're going to hear from Gypsy Blues next.
Yes, Gypsy Blues.
Here comes Gypsy Blues.
Hang on, let me find it. I'm getting a Stream Deck, so I don't have to do all this mouse stuff very soon.
That starts with a J. Electric, that's it. Electric Gypsy Blues. You found it. Back down. That's
right
it.
Here. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, sorry, guys. Okay, here comes Electric Gypsy Blues. 1 second. Okay, so we're back.
Yes. Well, that was a tasty blues
Classic.
treat. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a very classic take on it. Right?
Textbook blues,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Now I can see why you call yourself Electric Gypsy Blues.
That's right. Now we know why.
Yeah, the hat's a nice touch too, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool, man. I liked some of the phrasing in there, and like some of the classic riffs. Like, I don't do a lot of that.
No.
So, like, a lot of times when I'm looking for a bluesy riff, I'll go on YouTube and be like, blues riffs in A minor or whatever. Well, I don't have to do that anymore because I can go watch this video and be like, hey, there's some cool, kind of classic, like just really classic throwback kind of blues riffs on there. And when he emailed me the link to the track, I was like, this dude's a total Slowhand fan.
Yeah.
He's a total Clapton fan. And I emailed him back. I said, I can tell you're a Clapton fan. He goes, yes, that and Trower. So I was like, there it is. I could tell right away with the tone. I was like, that's a Clapton kind of tone. It's got that kind of heavy chorus and like that thicker kind of thing going on there. So that was, like I said, a lot of classic riffs there.
Yeah.
Some you would hear at a smoky blues bar.
A smoky place.
Yeah, you go in and you order a bourbon, and you've had a rough day, and you just want to sit back and forget about that girl that dumped you. You just want to sit there and listen to something. That's the guy that will shove it right in your face, right there.
Well, Chad Boston said sweet, and he loves the hat too.
Yeah, the hat was a cool touch.
Gunnerman said sweet. Mike DeVro says, I like the Univibe effect. Is that a thing? Univibe effect on the solo really fits with the track.
Yep, it was really cool.
Electric Gypsy Blues said, thanks. Chad Boston, good stuff.
Good stuff.
Electric Gypsy said, yeah, he tried to Trower it up. Jason said, great job.
That was good, man.
Sean Casey flew the horns.
The horns!
The horns. David Walls, great bluesy feeling, he said.
Yep.
Let's see, Chicago Todd said, all right, and it did sound towerish. Great job repping Chi-Town.
Yeah, that's right, man. No, it was good. It was, like I said, classic stuff, and the tone was classic. I mean, it was all just very fitting. But again, it's like different takes on the same. It's just 2 chords.
Yep.
And all these guys
We've already heard 3 completely different takes.
Vastly different, you know. So it was just very interesting.
Charles said, I found myself lost in Electric Gypsy Blues' guitar playing. Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
That's a great compliment.
Yeah. It's like a soundtrack to a sad part of a movie. You know, like a cop movie, you know, where he's driving through downtown and it's all like kind of, you know, drab and like it's like the bad part of town and he's just kind of like looking for the perp, you know?
The perp. Nice.
Slow-mo camera on people walking by and like, you know, the dregs of society. It's just kind of cool.
Do you have that clip of you where you did that police chase and you're flipping over the car? Do you still have that?
Oh, no. Somewhere.
You got to play that someday for them.
That was funny. Yeah, I mean, that was a crazy Thanksgiving break is what that was.
So up next is Josh.
Yes.
Josh's take on the community song.
That's right. So let me go ahead and mute the mic and we'll...
Wells thinks.
Hey.
Oh, hey!
We're back. We're listening. We're listening at the same time.
I got distracted. Aww.
Yeah, we're on a delay here. So, anyways.
So I thought that was a great modern blues take on it. So you could tell that there was a modern feeling, but then he would dip back into a little bit of the past and some of the familiar things, but then bring it right back current again.
Yeah, he had one foot in the past and one in the future. It was kind of like he was straddling, you know?
It was a super cool trip. Thank you so much. And Josh, if you're in here under a different name, let us know who you are. Because we would love to be able to put a name with you. Well, now we know your face.
Yeah, exactly. So I liked it because the intro, the thing that grabbed me right away was like, oh, the intro.
Yes.
Like you got the beat and then and then he's just like, I'm like, oh, there we go. And then he's got that flirty slide, like, like, what's up, girl?
It would totally work, Josh.
It would totally work, you know. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff where it's just it's attitude and moody and just kind of risque. It's cool. Like there was some really cool stuff in there. Some nice trills and some runs and tasteful licks and just all kinds of cool stuff. And again, that intro was very cool. Like it inspired me because I'm working on this song. I'm not gonna play it tonight because I'm not done yet because I've been working on all this other stuff. But
he has been working very hard this week.
Yeah,
I know I made a face there, but he really did.
Yeah.
He hooked me up with my new equipment and figured it all out. So.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work this week. But like I'm actually, as soon as I heard that intro, and I'm like, why don't I do my own little version of coming in early, you know, and just kind of.
You gotta figure out how you can flirt better than him.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I got to get my game on, man. Yeah, that was really good, though. Like, I got to find my way of melting. I'm going to do a melt-in to the song. I'm going to do something that kind of swells into it. You know, I mean, that was cool. I'm learning a lot from every one of you guys are teaching me something. So, I already told everybody I'm going to steal some of your riffs. That's why I haven't written my part all the way yet. I'm stealing stuff.
Let's see. I'm going to start reading some of their comments. So Chad Boston said, Santana in the house.
In the house.
CS, crap. Did I miss one? Went for a quick smoke. Yeah, I think you might have missed one.
You might have.
The good thing is, though, you can watch it on the
Yeah, you can rewind live, too.
Yeah.
So.
Electric Gypsy Blues says, sounds wicked.
Yeah.
Chicago Todd, really great tone on this, for sure.
Yep.
Jason Taylor, very tasty licks and tone. Good job.
Yes, it was
Mike
really cool.
Jacobs, whoa, that is a great sound. I could listen to that all day. Yeah, me too.
Yep, very cool.
Chad Boston was with you on this one. He said, "Dat intro, bro, is too good."
Yeah, I like the intro. I was like, wow, that's something I wouldn't have thought of. It was really cool.
I don't think Josh is with us tonight.
He might be. Who knows?
Chicago Todd says, "Is that a mockingbird?" I don't know. David Balls. This I was about to read when we came back and I didn't know when we were live. He says, very prog. He's loving it.
Yeah, it's got a nice feel to it.
Mike DeVroe, nice and simple. Good tone. Steve Evenchek says, reminds me of many years ago. I had a 55-gallon fish tank with a blue light and used to sit and listen to Joe Satriani, not of this earth album.
Cool, man.
Some sweet runs, great tone and feel, sounded great, nice, great flashbacks, and awesome guitar playing. Yeah, you guys really enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike DeVroe says, come on, Jarrod, give us your take at the end. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no, you don't want to hear it. It's honestly, I got like probably 15 seconds of it written, and the rest of it, as soon as we got into, you know, mixing the show and stuff, and I literally reconfigured the entire board, the mixing board over there, and moved some stuff around in the room that you guys can't see. It's off camera. Came up with a whole new, you know, everything for the show. I started from scratch.
Yeah, he did.
And, you know, so it was a lot of work. Then I had to do a lot of research on why this is sounding like crap and why to make it and how to make it better. Like me playing to the track, so I sounded fine, but as soon as you get a singer involved, and then it was like, well, she's worth the effort.
Well, thanks.
But we'll explain it later after we do this, but you'll understand why afterwards, because there's just more to it than just an SM58 and, you know, some backing tracks. There's a lot more to it than that.
Steve Shaheen says, nice jam so far, guys. And you are right.
Yeah.
Chicago Todd says, I really love this idea. This is so cool. This whole idea of this community submitted contributions. Very cool. Hats off to y'all.
Yeah.
I'm not even at that part in my playing where I'd pull this off. Oh, come on.
I don't know, man.
Chicago Todd, if a 15-year-old can do this and do well,
Todd's
you can
pretty
do
good,
this.
man. I've seen Todd play. He's pretty damn good.
He said, yeah, this whole idea was a cover so Jarrod could cure his writer's block.
It might be. Who knows? Who knows, guys? You know, I'm learning a lot, though. I think this has been really fun, and we will do more of these because I think they're fun. I really do. Again, it gives us a chance to get to know each other musically, so we can understand where they're coming from, and for a channel's perspective, it helps me shape the channel. You know, so that I can have those things in mind when I do backing tracks and demos and stuff, where I know I'm a metal guy, but I mean, I want to kind of cater to as many
other things in there.
Yeah, I got other stuff in here, and maybe I can broaden my horizons a little bit for you guys too. And I'm happy to do it because you guys are worth the effort, you know. So I want to do this. So, anyways,
up next we have Mike.
Yes.
And I think Mike is in here.
Yes, he is. Let me find him.
My nose is tickling me.
Yeah.
You got a little something going on.
A little something. All right. Yeah. So here is Mike. Is it DeVos? Am I saying it right?
I don't know if that's the right one. DeVos.
Yeah. Well, anyways, this is Mike. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, Mike. Mike, thanks for sharing that.
That was good.
Absolutely. Your tone, that's so smooth.
Yeah, it was.
I could totally picture this playing in the evening, walking along the ocean, just along the shore. It's like the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're just kind of wandering by yourself with your thoughts, and that's what would be playing in the background.
Yeah, that was smooth, man. That was.
Damn.
If you're as smooth with the ladies as you are with that, dang, dude, you got quite a harem going on there.
Super nice job.
Yeah, dude, if you're not a John Sykes fan, I would be shocked. Like, that had John Sykes written all over it. That reminded me of John Sykes' tone on Whitesnake's album, you know, the big one, you know, with Here I Go Again and all that on there. It reminded me of the solo Is This Love, like that whole smooth kind of, like, really gooey, juicy, like, warm, kind of melty kind of tone that he had, and, like, the notes just seemed to ring forever, and they kind of melted away. It had that really nice, smooth, like, warm kind of creaminess to it. It was amazing. So, yeah, that was really good, dude. And
good stuff.
And besides the tone, I mean, the playing was amazing too. Like, some of the runs were like lightning fast, but they were really tasteful.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to be able to.
They were fast, but it didn't make you feel anxious with it.
Yeah.
It was just like you went. It was a.
It's amazing how you can keep the energy mellow, but still have blazing fast riffs. But no one felt like, it still felt like, I'm just relaxing. I don't care if you're going fast. It just feels like I'm in a hot tub, you know?
With the jet.
Yeah. No, it was good. Very tastefully done. That's a hard thing to do, to play like that and still keep that mood, you know, and not spoil the mood. So it's very tastefully done.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, dude. That was
Chad
awesome.
Boston. He wants the track. He just wants to try. And he sent a super chat.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll send it to you. I'll have it to you by tomorrow.
And thanks for sending
sure.
that. So
Yeah,
Steve
thank
Evenchek says solar guitar. So yes, nice solar on my want list.
Yep.
Chad Boston says Steve Vai in the house.
Yeah, man. That
Jason
was some good
Taylor,
stuff.
Everybody's liking the solar. Jason Taylor mentioned it.
Yep.
Chad Boston, whoa, sick shred. Steve Shaheen, sweet solar.
Yeah.
Paul Smith, awesome. Kind of started Santana and then took off from there.
Yeah, I honestly, like, the first thing that came to my mind was John Sykes.
Yeah.
I was like, that was John Sykes. I mean, like, it has to be, he has to be a John Sykes fan. If he's not, I'd be surprised. It's just very, very, very tasteful stuff.
Brett Chavers said, shred that cheese.
Shred that cheese, baby.
The Chicago Todd says, the talent in this community is off the charts. Mike's killing it.
It is. I'm honored. Seriously, we're honored to have you guys on here. We really are. Like, this is really cool.
Jason was making fun of me. He says, quick, camera, look. Chad Boston said the last note was killer.
Yeah, he ended it nice. I mean, that was like that was a really nice romantic date is what that was, right?
Yeah.
Walk along the beach. You should call that walk along the beach, right? That was really cool. Liked it.
Let's see. Steve Evenchek liked it. Cold and Beer killing it. I see Ed back there. Nice job. Bravo from Chicago Todd. Very
Bravo.
nice. From Jamar. Oh, let's see. Jason Taylor. That had the nice liquid gain tone.
Yeah, it was liquidy. It was just so like melty and just you could listen to that tone all day. That was like really good.
He wants to know, was there neck pickups? So Mike, you can.
Oh yeah, that had to be the neck pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing better than a warm, a warm neck pickup that just with a good guitar tone.
Yep.
It just everything melts together. It's amazing.
Mike says it was an awesome idea, and he hopes for a metal track next time.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's coming.
It's coming. We will be doing that. We're gonna try to do this once. I don't know, every month-ish, maybe 6 weeks or something, depending on timing and all that. But oh, believe me, we'll be doing some more of this. Trust me, this has been really fun for me. And yes, I will. I emailed a lot of you guys back, said I'm stealing some of your stuff, so you'll have to deal with that. But music is the art of thieves.
Yeah, and I think we have one more to share with you.
Yes, we do. This is
from Steve
Shaheen, exactly. And he's vacationing right now. He's out of the state.
Yeah, he was in here though.
Yeah, he'll be there. Yeah. Yep, he'll be there. So, and again, these are not in any particular order. I just kind of put them in. I just dragged and dropped them into the software, and then her and I listened to them together today, so that we can. Because the thing is when we're playing these live, it's silent in here. So she'll pull them up on her phone, and we'll hear them real quick. Well, just to remind us of things. But we listened to all these a few times today, and took some notes and everything. Because again, we don't hear it. You guys do. Okay, so let me mute the mic. Let me pull up Steve's video. Am I already on Steve's? Oh no, I gotta go way back up here. There he is.
There he is.
Right there, right? Okay, so let me pull up Steve's and we'll take a look at this one. All right. That was about as modern as you get, right?
Yes,
like with all that. That was really cool.
It was a very, very modern take.
Yep.
It was super cool to watch and to listen to.
That was
like tongue-in-cheek there.
Yeah, a little tongue-in-cheek at the end, because he was like, well, you guys are big into drinking whiskey on the show, so he's like, I'm going to have some whiskey drinking like involved in the video. And I'm like, okay, this will be interesting. And then he did that, so he's like, having a little sip while he's playing. I'm like, that's cool, man.
Yeah, super funky. Nice job.
Yeah, dude, that was probably the most out of left field take on this song. Like, it was very like
alienish.
Yeah, like, how in the hell did you come up with that over 2 chords? Like, all that crazy stuff. So, yeah, very cool. Like, super cool. And you know what's cool is, like, I said cool a lot, but whatever. I'm cool with that. What's really sweet about that is the fact that, like, he did something that was, like, not bluesy, you know what I mean, at all. But it fit, and it was, like, something that totally worked for the song, and it just took it to a different place. And it's like, how did you come up with that? I mean, it just goes to show, like, the vast kind of array of things that you can do with 2 different chords. There's no limits. There's no rules. It's just do your own thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, break whatever rules you have in your head, because I mean, honestly, there's no rules, man. If it sounds good, it is good. That was the epitome
Jarrod's
of
role.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Let's see, Paul Smith. Oh, well, I'll read your comment to Mike. Mike, this was awesome take on the jam you shred, and he does. So the Chicago Todd about Steve says, right off the bat, very different. Love all this diversity.
Yeah.
Steve Evenchek says, like piano on guitar. Awesome. And yeah I could totally see that for sure.
Yep.
Chad Boston, whoa, holy gravy, that's cool. Then you sent us to Happy Town.
I like the slides. I told Steve, too, I said, I'm stealing that. I mean, I do the little backwards things here and there, but he was doing that kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, dude, that's cool.
Christopher says, haha, he loved the coffee mug while tapping.
Yeah, that was cool.
Chad Boston finished with some coffee. Now you're just showing off.
A little tongue-in-cheek there. It was funny.
Scott Fulmer, all good, but saved the best for last.
No, they're all very good. I mean, I liked all of them. They all had something very unique and very interesting to offer. And the classic stuff is still, I mean, there's still there's a reason why there's still plenty of blues bands and blues bars. And, like, if you just want to go and have a drink on a Friday night after a long week, you know, listening to some blues is, like, awesome, you know. And then there's all the other stuff that you heard. I mean, there's always a reason for all of it, and there's always a place for it. And I think all of it's amazing, you know.
Yeah. Helix Cabana Boy said that was the biggest cup he's ever seen.
It was pretty big.
Oh, Mike DeVroe loved it. Oh, the Chicago Todd, he says, okay, this cements it. I will never be submitting a video for one of these. While doing the old coffee mug trick. Chad Boston says, we're not worthy.
Yes.
Jason said, awesome, man.
That was really good, man.
Brett Shaver, waiting for him to stand on his head and play.
Yeah, Steve, you got to do that next. Or the trampoline or something. I don't know. Do some backflips.
Christopher sent a super chat. Thank you, Christopher.
Thank you very much.
Steve says, wow. Jamor says, nice legato.
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
Let's see. That intro from Mike. Yep. DeVroe wins. Much cleaner. Still awesome from Cold Hand Beer. Let's see. Broke down into parts and sections. That was awesome.
Yeah. I like the fact that, too, like, he started out clean and did all the crazy tapping stuff clean and it had that piano kind of thing to it.
Big Mike says that dude was an alien. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, too. It was kind of alienish. All right. Yeah, everybody else was commenting on off the mug.
I know, Steve, and I know it was just tongue-in-cheek, and it was just kind of a funny thing that he did, so it was funny. He's like, yeah, I'm going to have a little whiskey while I'm doing it. I'm like, all right, cool, man.
He's one of the happiest players. I see him on Facebook, he'll play occasionally, and he's always, like, bopping around. Super happy.
What's up, everybody? Playing a little guitar here.
There's no stank face going on.
No.
It's always like boppy and happy.
We're like opposites. I look like I just choked on a lemon and when I play. He's like Mr. Happy Guy.
Yeah.
So
Super
funny.
happy guitar player.
If we were in a band together, people would be like, them guys are fighting or something.
What do you call it? Bipolar?
Yeah.
Like total opposite.
That guy looks like he's having the time of his life, and this guy looks like he wants to kill everybody. What the hell's going on up there? I'm confused.
Steve Evenchik says, to me, music is never a competition. Jarrod
Yep.
and Carrie, this is a great concept.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, there was no winner.
Nope.
We just wanted you guys to participate and get to know your styles and where you're coming from and just
Yeah.
and have a good... Yeah, it's not even...
It's going back to green.
Oh, now it's green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just took a minute. I looked at the box and it turned green back on the box. So
There we
we
go.
should be good.
Yep, we're good now.
You see us now?
I can see me.
Okay. Yeah, we're good. It just happens sometimes. One of
Ta-da!
those things. Ta-da!
Now we
Shot,
gotta get
now my-
everybody back.
Now my nerves are shot because of all that. Come back,
Thanks
everyone.
for hanging in there and tell everybody to come back.
Yeah.
Frailty lives. I was scared.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I got a Wi-Fi repeater in the house, and sometimes they don't talk to each other like that in the main box. It just gets goofy. So, but it's fine. Get that box like once a week
Yeah.
up there just to do it. I reset it 2 weeks ago, but maybe I should do it every week. Monday morning, reset the box.
Okay, not on Wednesday or Sunday.
No.
Don't
Monday
do
morning,
it.
reset the box. That way I got time to fix it if anything goes wrong.
Scott Palmer says duct tape works wonders. Big
Yeah.
Mike, booyah, we see you.
Yeah, we see you. All right, everybody's coming back. All right, cool. Yeah, because you guys want to hear the ox box. Yeah, but we're, while everybody's coming back, again, seriously, thank you very much, guys, for doing this, and takes a lot of guts to do this, and I seriously learned a lot from every one of you, and I'm still working on my version of it, and I will definitely some of the concepts that I saw were really cool. And I'm definitely gonna apply those to my playing for sure. Very good stuff. And we will be doing more of this in the future. The next one will be kind of more of a metal track. So I think that one's gonna be fun. And it gives people a chance to the thing is, it gives me a chance to get better every time I come back here with new backing tracks and I got to sit down and write a solo. I'm challenged, and I'm like, why wouldn't I want to? Let everybody else enjoy the challenge as well. It makes you better. You have to reinvent yourself sometimes when you're playing outside of the box. So it's really helping people hopefully do that. And again, it's fun, and we all get to know each other a little better. So it's all good.
This is Bobcat. Yo, what's up? Josh is Bobcat. Just got back from drinking margaritas and he picked up the HX effects.
Oh, cool, man.
So Bobcat is Josh in the video.
Oh, cool. All right,
got
man.
It. You just have to tap your screen there.
Yeah. There we go.
Glenn says, if you had to choose only one amp, which one would it be?
Me? Well, I'm sorry, I'm multitasking here.
It's alright.
I'm just catching up to us right now.
Scott Fulmer, thank you for the super chat. He says, thanks for building the community. Aw.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that very much. Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up here. All right, there, I'm caught up now. If I had to choose one amp, which one would it be? It'd probably be the Savage so far. The Engel Savage it does it all. It does everything, and it does it so well.
Did I see that in the background of Shaheen's?
He's playing through an Engel Artist Series.
Artist Series, okay.
Yeah, it's also
it looks similar.
amazing amplifier. So yeah, they're just cool amps, man. They got their own kind of thing going on, and if you like what that is, then man, there's just nothing else that can do it. They hit the spot. They really do.
Yeah. So what's up next?
Well, let me play you a couple riffs on the Ox.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to do a full review on the Ox and do an episode with it and everything, but I literally got this at, 1 o'clock today. I ran up to the store and grabbed it, came home, and I hooked it up in a matter of minutes. Like, we were down here, she was handing me cables and stuff, and we were,
plugging in passwords,
yeah,
Wi-Fi passwords.
Exactly. So I had to kind of do a quick setup on it. But once I got it set up, I mean, it was like mere minutes. Like, it was probably, but between unboxing it and actually playing through it and loving what I heard, it was 20 minutes.
20,
you know,
30 minutes,
it was like crazy. Like, I'm like, how awesome is that? I even got the app, I got everything. So I'll go over all that later, but we just want to hear it, right? So we'll just go ahead and let me make sure bear with me a second. I'll make sure I'm good. I'm going to mute the talk mic here. 1 second here. It just sounds like how I would mic a cab. Yeah. It just sounds really natural and very full and fat and ridiculous. And I haven't even scratched the surface on the app yet. I mean, I literally just picked a cab and 2 mics, and I'm like, we're good. I'm perfectly happy with that. I'll tweak it later to, split hairs and stuff and whatever. But I mean, this is definitely good enough to go and do a show with. So I picked the Cali 412 with vintage 30s for tonight because it's just a go-to. Easy cab to pick, and then I got the Royer R10 and then the Sennheiser 421 on the cab, and it just sounds amazing. So
yeah, they think so too. Brett Travers says it sounds great.
Yeah, it doesn't sound processed.
It sounds good.
Yeah, there's no processing sound to it. It doesn't sound plastic. It just sounds very real, So
Jay from Warmcord said it sounds great.
Well, of course he's gonna say that because he's like,
it's his fault.
He suggested it. Yeah, I mean, this thing sounds really good, man.
That's funny.
Couldn't be happier,
Actually, me too. I'm so glad that you switched from the 2 notes to this.
That was one of the things that we did to make this better tonight. I mean, it just needed for if we're gonna be doing, because the thing is I can't do mic'd cabs in a room with a vocalist. The cab's right here. Her vocal mic is going to pick it up. It's just going to be a big mess. So that's what's nice about having this kind of stuff is if you're going to go with a IR loader or something like that, you need something that actually sounds amazing and it keeps the stage quiet so that when you have a vocalist, their mic doesn't pick it all up. And the thing is even if you guys didn't hear it, it picks it up and it shoots it right into her in-ears.
Do you remember the show that we did at
Maidstone?
Maidstone. You were so happy you got your, what was it?
My Friedman cab.
Your Friedman cab, and he's like, I'm going to bring this, I'm going to put it on stage, and
it's going to be awesome.
And nobody thought anything of it. We got up, we started our set, and I started singing.
It was our sound check.
Yeah, it was our sound check. Yep. And I heard everything twice, and I'm like, I don't, it all sounds so weird.
Her vocal mic was picking up the cab, and it was like, oh man, I brought that for nothing. But the thing is if you're gonna use, cabs on stage and stuff, I mean, it's a tough thing to get around. So, the aux or products like the 2 notes or whatever, they help you be able to take your real amp to a show, and they carry the load, and then they give you these awesome cab emulations so that you can perform on stage with your favorite amp but not have all the noise and all the idiosyncrasies associated with it.
Steve Shaheen says that sounds pretty authentic.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Sean Casey wants to know, are you playing the Stealth?
Yes, I am. Thanks for asking. Yeah, so that was the blue channel on the Stealth.
Mike DeVro says it's kind of close to your cab. Yeah.
You're right. I mean, right when I plugged into it, I'm like, that sounds like me. That sounds like what I do.
There's a ring in the monitors, and I can hear it in my ears.
Oh.
as well. That thing is
Yeah,
back.
there's a little noise that we got tonight, and I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from, and I can't find it.
It was gone at the beginning.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Are they hearing it too?
Yeah, yep. Brett
Yeah.
says gotta ring out the monitors. Pain in the arse, yeah.
Yeah, something's happening. I've muted everything to try to find it, and I can't find.
Jay says
The
to
ring.
show them the room sound. Is that a comparison thing that you can do?
I can't do it tonight, but I will. When I do a full-blown review, I will definitely do that.
I still
Yeah,
hear it.
I'm muting
What was
all
the
kinds
difference?
of stuff.
What did you turn anything on?
No. Nope. Nope. It's
Vox Pathfinder, how did Hendrix sing in front of his amps?
well, he was on a stage with a regular SM58. She's not using that. That's the other thing we're going to get to.
Yeah.
I mean, he's on a huge stage with an SM58, which is very directional and picks up vocals. We're using a studio mic down here. And I guess I'll go over that now. So this is the other thing that we changed. She was singing through an SM58. Okay, now that works on stage when you have this huge sound system and you have live music going on and like this big PA and all that kind of stuff. You can't do that with a studio microphone, a condenser mic, because condenser mics pick up everything. Those are only for studios. So, but the thing is I thought about this and I'm like, you know what the problem is? You know why your voice always sounds so small when we play on the channel? It's because we're playing in a studio setting, because that's what this is. This is a studio setting with backing tracks, guitar, and a vocalist. And we're doing it with an SM58, and you don't go to a studio. If you ever do record at a studio with an SM58, leave.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a real studio, no
Right.
offense, but I mean, give me a break, So I'm like, you know what? We need to get you a studio mic.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, I have to go through something where there's no cab, obviously, or else the mic will pick up the cab and it'd be a big fat mess. So we got a new mic for her. We didn't spend a ton of money on it. It's like $100 for this mic, but it's a condenser mic, and it sounds great. And she actually comes through the mix better and sounds like she's in a studio as opposed to a little mouse trying to cut through a mix, So,
I kept trying to oversing.
Yeah, it was killing her
sound
voice.
just as big as the backing track and his guitars, and it was not working. It wasn't fun.
And even
even to see the comments after, like, oh, she's too low in the mix, can't hear her, and it's like, oh, we're going through all of this. And,
for nothing.
Yeah.
Well, and the other problem too, though, is like even when I turned her up in that mic, it just sounded like a louder version of a small voice.
Yeah.
It just sounds small, So I was like, let's just get you a studio mic. We don't have to spend a ton of money. Let's just see what we can do. And I went to Motor City and brought one of these home just to test it out. And with a little bit of, finagling with the mix and stuff, I mean, immediately we were like, this is way better. She's more present in the mix. Her voice sounds bigger, and it just sounds more natural, So if you're trying to stream and you have a vocalist and you have a quiet room, and you want your vocalist to cut through the mix better and sound amazing,
gotta get a better quality
get a
mic.
condenser mic, man, because the stuff that you got to put on an SM58 to make a singer sound good in a studio, it's like stacks and stacks of different things that you got to do to it. It's not worth it. Just get a better mic and then you're done. I mean, I literally have a little bit of EQ and some effects on her, teeny bit of compression, and we're done. So
Jarrod Todd wants to know which mic it is. So Jarrod picked this out for me. It is an AKG Harman.
Yeah, it's a what is it? The P120.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to get something a little more. Like they had another one for like $150. This was like $99. And the guys at Motor City are like, you know what? Just start off with that. And if that doesn't do it, I mean, spend more. But I mean, we're sure that is going to be 100 times better than a 58. And I told them, like, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm trying to do. And they were like, oh yeah, get a condenser and you're gonna. So that's what I was thinking. Like, this is the mic we talk on. It's a condenser mic. It's just.
And I've recorded using that mic before songs in the past here in the basement. But
it's like almost 4 feet away and it's picking us up really well. So I'm like, you know what? I think we should make some changes here. And So the mixes so far have been really good. We've had a lot of fun with it. You know, and it's been worth it.
Yeah, for sure. We'll find out in just a second.
Yeah, we'll find out because we gonna sign.
We're gonna do, so we've done the song before, but we did the acoustic version of it, and so we are ready. We got the backing track for my Immortal, the Evanescence, one of my favorite bands. And we're gonna do my best to sing this out with my new mic. Yeah, you ready?
I hope so. After hearing all these guys play tonight, I'm a little intimidated, to be honest with you. I'm like, man, after some of these riffs I heard, man, I'm like, how am I going to keep up with all that?
Something else is going to be weird about this is I'm used to holding a mic and being able to, like, adjust spacing and all that stuff, part of the performance. And now I'm like, okay, so if I'm weird with my hands... trying to figure out my new way of doing this.
Go back to your cheerleading days, I guess, right? All right, so let me do a quick check here and make sure I'm good on the guitar. Okay, good there. All right, I'm going to mute the room mic because that's important. And then we're going to turn on your mic and play the track and go.
All right.
You ready?
Do it.
All right.
I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave, 'cause your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just so much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I
Okay, we are back. I don't know what happened. I switched something and it didn't switch like it was supposed to. What the heck happened here?
Aw.
Did
something come undone?
Something came unplugged because my MIDI stopped working.
I'm sorry. But hey, at least it happened at the end.
Yeah. Well, it happened during the solo, too.
Oh.
Yeah, like that's... Yeah, it's not switching channels. What happened?
I don't know. I'll read some comments, though.
Yeah, go ahead and read some comments. I'm trying to figure out why my amp isn't switching channels right now.
Yeah, let's see.
So weird.
Mike DeVro says, you're actually a great player, man. You're too humble.
Oh, well. Well, thank you. Yeah, I kind of proved that wrong during the solo, but well, yeah,
Chicago
thank
Todd
you.
says, wow. CS, wow. Sounds fantastic. Paul Smith says, sounds great. Frailty lives. Awesome. Cold and beer. I've been waiting all day for this. So satisfying. Thank you. Wow. Thanks so
Yeah,
much.
she sounded great, man.
Charles, sounds awesome. Jason Taylor, thank you for the super chat. He says, great job, Carrie. Always look forward to hearing you sing live on the show. Jarrod, you weren't too bad either.
Well, thank you, sir.
Sean Casey liked it. Scott Fulmer, Carrie, you're an angel. Thank you. Far from it, but thank you. Paul Smith, Carrie sounding good. Oh, CS, thank you. He sent a super chat. I really appreciate it. Brett Chowder liked it. Sean Casey said you're killing it. Jamor, sounds great. You guys got a hit. Chicago Todd, geez, that sounds like a studio recording all the way around.
Thank you. You know what happened? I don't mean to interrupt here, but
it's fine.
How did we unplug that and plug it back in? It's in the wrong jack. It wasn't changing channels. Somehow, I don't know how this happened, but my MIDI out was plugged on the MIDI in on the Helix, and it wasn't sending, it was receiving. So I wasn't changing channels. So I went to clean, and I went to my solo, and nothing happened. And the whole time I'm playing my solo, I'm like, why am I on the lead channel? Why am I on the rhythm channel still?
When we were looking for that sound, I bet you unplugged it and plugged it back into the wrong. God. Nuts.
We need to do it again. I got to redeem myself. I'm sorry, but that was literally, I'm not making excuses. The whole time I'm playing my solo, I'm like, why isn't the amp switching channels to my lead channel? This is weird. And then I got screwed up, and I was like, oh, man. And now I just discovered it was on the out, or the in, not the out on the Helix.
I'm sorry. I didn't even notice till
See,
the
it's
very
changing
end.
channels now. Watch. You'll see the blue light on the amp. Let me move my guitar neck. It'll go to the lead channel now, which is red. See, it's over to the red. Clean will be green. Now it's on the green. It wasn't doing that before. So at the end, I'm like, why ain't I switching to the clean channel?
Oh, man. Christopher sent a super chat. Thank you. He says, I could never hear this song without preferring your take on it. Gosh, I really appreciate that. We try to do a little something different and make it our own, and I appreciate you noticing and preferring it. Marty5 says, that was amazing. Berserkerland Studios, that sounded great. Hey, man. Hey, Berserkerland. We haven't seen your name here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Brett Shaver. Damn, that was awesome, Carrie. Wow. Bob Lecky, really nice and sung with heart. Oh, good. Thank you.
She killed it, man. I mean, seriously, like, between being distracted by my stupid MIDI hookup and her voice, I mean, geez.
Oh, Berserkerland broke his wrist 3 weeks ago. We can't play it all. Maybe that's why we haven't seen his name.
Ouch, man. Dude, I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Mm-hmm. That's awful.
Thank you so much for all of the compliments, you guys. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Let's see. Vogue Pathfinder says, do it old school, Jarrod. Turn down the volume knob for a clean tone. Sorry,
that doesn't
Jarrod,
work for
no
me.
over, dude.
That doesn't work for me. Now I'm on a clean tone. So like,
yeah.
You can't get that by turning down your volume knob. You know, that's the way I like to do it.
Show me Debbie says, technical difficulties aside, it sounded good. If it was supposed to sound better than that with the MIDI switching, I can't imagine it could get much better.
Oh, I want to do it again just to redeem myself, because I'm not making excuses. Do
you want to start at your solo? You want to find it and?
Or
we could start from
the top. It's actually the solo was before the breakdown. You don't want to do it again, do you? Because you're like, I'm good. I made it.
I did it. I'm good.
Yeah, that was seriously like the whole time I'm like, stop thinking about why your amp isn't switching and concentrate on what you're playing, dummy.
One more time, Chris A. Hi, Chris A. He's like, one more time. That's hilarious.
Yeah, seriously, like I was like, oh my god. Now it's switching now, so now I'm good. Like I can go through. Hang on, let me show you.
If you
Okay, so it works now, but maybe we'll just do it another time, maybe, unless you
maybe.
Yeah, no, we'll do it again some other time. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Well, I enjoyed it.
Tech difficulties. No, you sounded well. Okay, so let's talk about the mix. So that's why we did what we did. Like the aux box sounds amazing. Like it just freaking kills, with all the stuff. And then that mic, even $100 mic, made such a huge difference with her voice. It made it more full and more present because literally, like I said, this is a studio situation. It's not a live PA, kind of thing. Like on a PA, you need a very directional mic for a vocalist because they can't be picking up all the stuff in the background. But with that mic, you're in a sealed room. So this is a quiet room. All you're going to hear...
I was nervous that I was going to have to cough or something.
Yeah.
and he can't mute it. He's playing.
Yeah, it's a pretty hot mic.
Don't cough, Carrie.
Why don't you sing into it and show people like what we did, right? Let's just show what you got on there. And so this is going to sound a little too much, by itself. But in a mix, obviously it sounds great. And that's with vocals... With effects and things like that on vocals, what you want to do is you want to mix for, put the effects in for a mix, and in the mix, I think everything we did was like freaking perfect,
Steve Ivanchuk asked what mic it is. It's a AKG P120 by Harman.
Yeah, it's not very expensive, but man, I'll tell you what, if you just want to do some live streaming or whatnot, I mean, a condenser mic is always suggested for vocalists. It's the best way to go. So let me mute the room mic and unmute yours, and we'll show them what you got. Okay.
Okay. You want me to just sing that one?
Yeah, just whatever you want. Yeah.
I'm so tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave, 'cause your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone.
That was really good. But you see how warm and full it is. I mean, that's what you want when you're playing to a mix like this. And we worked really hard on making that work because honestly, that same awesome voice and all that talent through 58 in a studio setting like what we are, it just sounded kind of small, right? It just had this smaller kind of...
Sound good in my ears, but on the other end, it always sounded small.
Because I can record with this software and then we listen to it back and we're always like, man, why? No matter how high I turn you up, you still sound small, Yeah. So with this, not the case, So... Yeah, man.
Well, I appreciate you doing the legwork on it for me.
Yeah, of course. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely worth it. Sounds great, So that's, again, if you guys are streaming and you have a vocalist and all that, I mean, I would suggest, you don't want to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, you don't want to use this on stage. That's for sure. It'll catch your drummer farting.
Yeah, it's very sensitive. Here, I'll show you. 1 second. It's very touchy, so...
Steve Venchik says, okay, now let's hear Jarrod sing through it.
You don't want to hear that. I sound like poop when I sing.
He does not sound like poop.
Yeah,
he has really good voice, and I made fun of him one time, and ever since the one time. He has a high voice, and I did not anticipate that. When I actually heard him sing, he could have, like, in the 80s when all that... You're not even looking at me.
No, I'm reading comments.
He totally would have killed me back then when all of the dudes singing the high notes and just belting, and he can hit higher notes than I can.
I just don't think I have the right timbre, the tone. I don't have it, so.
Well, you got the right tone and other things.
Yeah. As long as I can hit the notes. As long as I can hit the notes, yeah. God, man, I'm still recovering from that. But it is what it is,
Ben Burnett says Carrie has a real tangible talent, vocal skills, tin can or $50,000 mic. She'll sound good. Oh, thank you.
Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Marty 5. Arnie sings like Kermit. What's that, Arnie?
Arnie sings like Kermit.
Oh, we were supposed to do that for Jay. Jay wanted Arnold talking about the
Ox box.
Yeah.
Arnold talking about the Ox box. I'm still trying to collect myself here.
Mike DeRosa sounded like you put your lead guitar effects on her voice. I noticed that because the delay lasted forever. He said, I love it though.
Yeah, it sounds good in a mix. Like that's really what you do. Like it's very, appealing in a mix. That's what you want to do. So like, that's the thing. Like you listen to most vocalists by themselves. I mean, you pull the mix away. There's a lot of stuff on there, and it's supposed to be. And the thing is none of it's there to fix the singer. It's there to, just like with a lead guitar.
It has to match the music.
Yeah, it has to match the music. You need that fullness in that room. No one wants to hear a dry vocal. It just sounds crappy. Even if a singer is amazing, it doesn't matter. A dry vocal, I feel like a cottonmouth when I listen to it. I'm like, ugh.
I know. I told him several times, like, oh, just turn it down. He's like, okay, but you're going to hate it. And he was right.
Yeah. It encourages you, to sing better.
It does. Steve, you have all the letters and numbers right. He found it on Sweetwater for like $79 or something.
Yep.
The mics,
They're great mics. I mean, like I said, we could have spent way more, but I mean, I've spent so much.
We'll wait.
Oh, God, I've spent so much money in the last year on this channel. I'm just like, okay, we need to budget, and it works. Like, if you're looking for a good budget mic, there it is, man. It definitely made, when we started doing the mixes and stuff, and listening back, we were like, okay, we're getting somewhere. This is really taking off, and it's going to be amazing. So, yeah, really good.
Oh, well, it's been a great night. I've really enjoyed everything. Tonight was a super fun episode.
Yeah, it was.
I loved hearing your guys' take on the community song, and I'm excited to do it again in a different style. I'm excited to sing more on Sunday nights. Now, we just got to get our mixes straightened out. We need we need a bass player.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
Yeah, we need to get, like our backing tracks from our band Anastasi, there's no bass on them because we used them for live, and we had a bass player play live with us. So we gotta get a bass player to record the track, so when we play live here, we can have the bass track with us.
There was a different song I wanted to do, one of our originals called Eternal Deception. Yeah. And I'm like, please, I just want to do our original. And he's like, there's no bass. It won't sound good. It'll sound empty, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Lucas says, hello, Carrie and Jarrod. Hello, everybody in the chat. Great vocal performance. I really liked Carrie's version. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mike DeVros says, you must do a studio tour video, man. Yeah, you gotta should record it. Do a studio tour here so they can see all of the stuff. Are you paying attention?
I thought about doing that. Yeah, I actually thought about doing something like that. Like what it takes to do a live stream. Like what we do. Like I can actually film like what we do. Like a live stream, like today's live stream was an all-day event. She got here at 1.
Yes.
Yeah, 1 o'clock, and so we came down here, sound checked, double checked everything, and nitpicked the hell out of it because we wanted it to sound amazing for you guys. And it takes, several times to do that. And then you record it on the software here, you listen to it back on the studio monitors and really split hairs and go, what do we need more and less of, blah blah blah, and then we got to dial in our in-ears.
Yep.
Now our in-ears is typically the same, but sometimes things just need to be changed here and there, but there's all that stuff, and then you got to eat food, you got to get ready, you got to get whatever you're going to wear, you got to it's like,
oh, this is what I look like all the time.
Yeah. I take out the trash like this. So yeah, you can move that over there if you want. If it's not in front of you. But so there's a lot that goes into it, and I got to figure out what amp I'm going to use and like down that. And like today, I literally had to get the aux box down here and get to know it and hook it up and download it and set up a profile in their on their website. I mean, it's it's a lot of work, but I'd be happy to do that for you guys.
My dad called. I had to text him back.
It's
weird.
gotcha.
He doesn't typically call this late on a Sunday night.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I'm like drinking
riveting.
Everything right now.
Riveting, Jarrod.
Riveting. Anyways, but yeah. Well, I was thinking about doing one more thing with the aux box because, like, this isn't a review of it. I literally just did that song with it and botched the solo with it, but that's about all I did tonight with it. Let me see if I have anything here.
Lucas says, doesn't matter the price of an instrument or a mic, if it's budget zone or not. If it fits you, good for you, it's the best.
No, it really is. I mean, you don't have to spend a ton of money on stuff. I've done it. I've spent a lot of money on stuff that was just like, no way. Like, this isn't going to work for me.
Mike DeVroe says, yeah, it'd be cool to show us your signal chain also and how you work and change the mics and what sound card you're using.
Oh, okay.
Bobby Lecky, would be good to get ideas of what to use for video, widescreen, etc. for streaming from a closed desk setup.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I use OBS software. I got the OBS Studio or whatever.
Scott was wanting to see my shoes.
Oh.
There they are.
There they are. Yeah, I use OBS, and it's been great. There's all kinds of stuff out there, but I'm kind of a loyalist. Once I get to know how to use something, I hate switching to other things and having the whole learning curve with it. It drives me nuts, So, yeah. Yeah, that's what I use, and it's been good. I mean, there's other streaming softwares out there that'll allow you to stream to multiple platforms, but this is fine for now. It's been working good, and it's a lot easier to use than it was. Because
I'm excited for you to get that little button board where you can switch between things.
Yeah, that's the next thing.
So we won't be going like this
with the mouse.
What is that?
Yeah, I gotta get a Stream Deck. So I can just push buttons. I feel like Captain Kirk up here. Spock.
Totally fun. Maybe I can actually help you with it.
Yeah, you can use it. I mean, it'd be nice to have a Stream Deck. So that's the next thing. It's constant evolvement around here. It's like anytime we want to do anything new, it's like, okay, we can do that, but it's going to take 10 things.
I feel like every week, though, there's something new.
Yeah.
We never get to settle into, but that's all right.
Well, the Splon will be here on Tuesday.
Woo!
Yeah, I've been waiting for
that. It's really hot, you guys. It's purple, and it's grape purple and black.
And black with that cool grill on the front. I mean, it's just...
I want it to sound as good as it looks.
I hope so. It will. I mean, it was so nice when I got the email from Scott Splon. He's like, hey, Jarrod, check it out. And he sent me a picture, and I'm like, oh dude. Stop teasing me and send it.
Bobby Lecky says, cool smartphone bearer. Then DV camcorder. Could you repeat the software name?
OBS. Just look up OBS software. Just type in OBS streaming software and you'll find it. It's what I've been using for over a year. And again, there's other stuff, but the stuff has been great.
Mike says he would love to see a tutorial from you about OBS. He tried to work the thing and didn't manage it. Yeah.
Oh, it's... Once you figure out how it works, there's like this short learning curve, but once you get past it, you're like, you kind of understand the logic with it. I was the same way. Like when we first started...
He's been using it for years.
Yeah, for over a year. Yeah. It's been a year.
What would you use before when we were making videos for Rain?
Oh, that's not OBS. That's Vegas. Sony Vegas. Yeah,
Pro,
you're talking about
yeah.
editing. This is streaming software.
Sorry.
So however long we've been going live, I've been using OBS. So just a little over a year. But when we first started, I mean, I was sweating bullets before we went live. Like literally, if you look at our first live streams, I mean, I was like, oh my God, it was everything I could do. But once you get past that learning curve, now when we go live, I mean, it's it's pretty easy. Yeah.
Oh, we got a super chat. We had a super chat from Brett Shaver. He says, you always sound top tier professional.
Oh, thanks, man.
Carrie sings fantastic, and Jarrod, dude, you're a monster guitarist, brother.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I needed that after tonight, man. I appreciate that. I want to play one mix. Can I play one mix?
Why
just
not?
to hopefully redeem myself here?
You got 5 minutes.
Okay. All right, Mom. Yeah, we'll be on for a few minutes here. I haven't sound checked this, so let me see if this is even at a good sound level here. 1 second here. Not bad.
All right,
that was,
redeemed.
Yeah, they redeemed.
Redeemed.
Yeah,
He'll sleep better tonight.
I got some more redeeming to do, trust me. Yeah, but yeah, well, pro tip, make sure your MIDI out. Your MIDI on your Helix is hooked to MIDI out, not in to your amp, so it switches channels properly. That was the weirdest thing. It was like it ghosted me. I'm like, why, when I hit clean, like, why isn't it clean? Why am I not clean? I had to turn around and literally put it on the clean channel. Like, that's weird. During sound check, it didn't do that.
Yeah. Well, we found them hum.
That's right.
I
unplugged it because we had that weird hum,
yep.
And I plugged it in the wrong. Yep, it's my fault. I plugged it into the wrong thing. Oh my God.
Well,
anyway,
everybody's okay. David Wells says he needs to go. It's 2:00 in the morning where he
gosh.
is.
Oh, geez,
yes,
dude.
and we are going to need to go as well. I got to
Yes.
find out what's up when my dad was calling.
Yes.
Brett Shaver, dude, I've borrowed so many of your licks. Oh.
I borrowed a lot of licks from everybody too, man. It's just the way it goes, man. You know?
All right.
But, well, hey, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for contributing to the community jam, all the people that did. Seriously, tip of the hat to all you guys. Amazing job.
Can't wait for the next one.
Yes, we will be doing more. The next one will be a little more rock metal kind of oriented, but I'll announce it here like on a Sunday night, and I'll send it to everybody, and we'll do that again. Because that was a lot of fun. That was very worth it. And we hope you enjoyed Carrie's performance tonight. Yeah, that was worth it. Dialing all that in and doing it was like totally worth it, man.
Agree.
I'm very pleased with that. So, thanks again, Jay, for telling me about the aux box, and we shot it out, and it's
no
definitely
more.
better.
You gotta stop now.
Yeah. No.
Seal your lips.
Oh no. We'll get together again soon, and we'll cost each other all kinds of money. That's how we do it. What are friends for? Well, again, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We know that there's all kinds of places you could be, and other things you could be watching. We're honored and privileged to have you here. So
every day's a gift.
And thank you so much for spending part of yours with us. All right, guys, we will see you on Wednesday night with the Splawn. Yes. So get ready for the Splawn Nitro. Take care, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you soon.